Hi guys, welcome to the Wednesday stream. So everything now seems to have broken, which is great. I mean, you can literally see what was on my desktop like 5 seconds ago. So the video has died. One moment. It's been one of those days. Probably need to say no more. No, okay, that is completely broken. One moment. Right, I can see that it seems to be working now, so I think we're good. You've just joined for the live overlay editing. Wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed it. Okay, that seems to be working now. Yeah. Laggy as always, but what can you do? Ugh. Right, let's move a bit closer so that we can actually get to the desk. Okay, so I don't know if I've actually got anyone here yet. It's an absolute shambles. I don't blame anyone if they're not. Hey Will, how's it going? Just take a mouthful of tea. Lovely tea. I would say it looks lighter than it actually does on the camera, but it only does slightly, I'll be honest. But yeah, so I'm just gonna move things around a little. So we finally got the gems and stuff in. I don't know if you can see. I don't know how well you can see. I don't think the camera really does focusing as such. I don't know how grainy that is. It says made with love. These are little these are like teeny tiny tags, like teeny tiny sort of almost dog tag kind of things to go on the end of them. Yeah, how are you doing, Will? I'm not sure how good the quality of the stream is today. Oh, I've broken the bag. And then we've got, apologies for the rustling. And we've got some little beads to be threaded on as well. So these are supposed to be purple, sort of similar colour purple to the purple that I usually use, and they sort of look more pinky purple, which to a lot of people probably think, it doesn't matter, but I'm very fussy. But they've also got, like, I don't know how well you can see, like with this one, it's sort of clear and purple, sort of stripy. Looks okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, decent enough though. That's good to hear. Yeah, so we got those. Move those, prop those up against the tea. So we've got the little tags. This is some more of those. And then I'll save the easiest ones to see till last. And you'll see what I mean in a second when you try and look at these. Wow, it does not do much for the thing in that light, does it? There we go. Sort of hold up. You can't really see what those are. So these are teeny tiny little purple gems. Now, I ordered these and I kind of expected them to be a bit bigger, and I must confess they're an absolute nightmare because I tried doing one yesterday, and yeah, I sort of had to scrape it off of a pin, off the end off of the tip of a pin, and then off of my fingernail, and then onto the card. So I may need tweezers if I do too many of these, because I think that's the only way I can efficiently use those. Make sure that lid is on tight. Because if those go everywhere, I'm not picking them up. I don't care. I don't care how much they cost. I'm not doing it. They are smaller than seed beads. For comparison, if TC watches this back, these ones here, smaller than seed beads. I am never getting those back if I lose them. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay, and then we'll try and cover up the camera. You can't really see the colour, and it's really upsetting. So you can't really see the colour of these, but these are really pretty. And again, TC will like these. Yellow gems. Hey, Joy. How's it going? Yeah, so you'll probably see the comparison in a minute when I've done one. They are. They are little golden balls. So these are 5mm ones, and these ones are 2mm ones. So I'll be honest, I didn't realise there was a massive size difference, but these look so small compared to these ones. So I'm thinking if I get more of those, I might do like 3 or 4, because apparently the size difference is very noticeable. Yeah, so again, put the lid on that one tightly, because I am more likely to pick these ones up than the other ones, but still, nah. 2mm, yeah, that is tiny. Well, that's the thing. I went 5mm. That's small. Maybe I need them a bit bigger. Nah, I'll try the 5mm ones. I'll go with those. I'll go with 2mm. That sounds like it'll be big enough. No. I dread to think what 1mm looks like. I don't think I could even pick those up with a pair of tweezers. So I'm not sure if they actually came any smaller than that. But yeah, no, those are ridiculous. So yeah, I will make sure I get 3mm or bigger next time. I should have remembered, because I did that with some crystals that I bought, and I ordered them as 2mm, and they came really tiny. But I didn't remember that at the time. Just now. Good, thanks yourself. I'm okay. I'm surviving. Ojoy is braiding with a party of 2. Aw, thanks, Ojoy. Hey Lisa, hey Oggy. Right. So I'm just going to move the pliers out of the way. So the pliers will make sense in a minute, because I'm actually doing. So the easiest way I found to do these. I have one of those rattling around on here somewhere. Oops. I'm not sure where it's gone. I may have lost a bead somewhere. Oh well. So the easiest way I found to do these little charms is just to put them on like a little head pin, eye pin rather, a little eye pin that I use for making jewellery with. So I pop that on there, and then just quick hello, goodbye, need to start prepping. No worries, Lisa. I've forgotten to get the cutters out of the drawer because I didn't use any yesterday. I'm an idiot. So this is going great so far. So far I broke the camera. I said hello to everyone and then realised that the microphone hadn't actually clicked on, because I pressed it and it didn't do anything. Genius. And now I've had to sort of make a load of noise and scoot all the way over to the drawer to get the blooming cutters out. But yeah, I hope you guys are all well. I apologise for the squeaking. Me, I am bare, knackered, stressed, exhausted. The new job is stressful. New job was alright yesterday and on Monday when I was being eased into things and I wasn't dealing with that many calls and I didn't have anything to do particularly. and now I'm having to answer phones and do all of that stuff, and I don't like it at all. So the anxiety has not been fun today. Right, so I am just gonna do that. I just realised that I'm completely out of the camera. You probably can't really see what I'm doing with these anyway. And I kind of feel like I should have done these yesterday off of stream, because it's a little bit boring and you can't actually see what I'm doing with these. So I do apologise. But by the time I get back, I just kind of feel a bit bleh. Right, so that is nice and done. What is the new job? So the new job is admin. It's admin for like a dental equipment and supplying company. So and they have like a ridiculous amount of products and things that I am trying to learn, because people keep bringing me up and asking me for stuff and I have no idea what it is. I'll be honest, I did not expect so many phone calls with admin. I kind of thought it was doing paperwork, and to be honest, I don't particularly like that idea, but you know, never mind. Kind of stuck with it now. I'm doing this off camera again. I'm sorry guys. My brain is not with it today. Okay, so I probably should show you what I actually did and the finished product. Just trying to see if that's clipped together. There we go. Nice. There we go. So we get one of these when I turn over, and then it will look like that. So it's got a little bead, and then the little made with love tag, which is probably like really corny, but it was the nicest thing I could find, because I tried to find ones with handmade on, but I couldn't actually get any that weren't from China and gonna take like several more weeks, and I couldn't be bothered to wait several weeks to do this one. So this is the finished product we had. Let me just try and cover the, there we go. Yeah, so this is the finished product. This is the gift that we wrapped the other week, that I showed pictures of. And then you can see the little gift tag, and I don't know how well you can see the little sparklies down at the bottom. So obviously the big shiny thing down here. Yeah. Trying to find where it is on there. So this one is the little yellow gem, and then these are the teeny tiny purple ones near it. Hey, Triartist, how's it going? Yeah. I am actually. You can possibly just about make out where it's like where the hole is a bit of matching ribbon. So I'm gonna buy like a thinner version of this ribbon when I get some money in. So it's like a slightly thinner version, but of the same colours that I've got for the gift wrapping. So it's all sort of matching and everything. But yeah, so we're going to make some of those tags today. So I'm okay, thank you. How are you? So I did a few of these yesterday. So I don't know how well you can see it. Let me just see if I can move this around and like just have a play around and see if I can get slightly better. very nice one, Will. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see this. I'll sort of cover the camera. But there's sort of so there's just like the plain blank card, and then on top of that I've added a little piece of patterned paper. So I printed out some patterned bits and then stuck them onto the cards. I was thinking that I could have just printed it directly on the card, and then it means I wouldn't have had to like glue another print out a piece of paper and then glue it on. But then I was thinking, actually, sort of it kind of looks nicer like this, because then you can sort of get that little raised bit on it, and I think it just looks a bit nicer. Hey Dash Fox, how's it going? I'm just lurking, no worries. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's nice to see you too. But yes, so I'm gonna get started with that. Oh, I actually need the glue out. Now, I have a very technical tool for getting the glue on these gems. That is a pin. Turns out that the head of a pin, well, actually, no, that bit there is the head of the pin. I mean this bit, like the pointy end. You can't see it. The pointy end of the pin is very effective for getting the glue on the backs of these little gems without putting too much on there. Because if you put too much on there, then you see when you stick the gem down, when you stick the gem down, then obviously it's going to sort of splodge out around the sides, and then you sort of get big globs of glue, and it just doesn't look very nice. So if we do it this way, then it's more effective. Actually, I should have realised I had a piece of ribbon that's fallen off, and I needed to get some more ribbon for doing these. Apologies for all the clunking and the banging today. Hey Alexander, how's it going? Yeah, so I'm just gonna. Now, the best way to cut ribbon is always cut it diagonally, like this. Sort of trying to show so it does look diagonal. So you always cut it diagonally. And the reason for this is that in theory it's supposed to stop it from fraying, because if you just cut it like that, then you get all of these teeny tiny little bits that come off and then it unravels. So if you do it diagonally, then usually it's to stop it from fraying. And also you can glue the ends, like just dab a bit of glue along the end of the ribbon, and then that should stop it from having any problems. It doesn't always work, is the thing, but usually it should. So I am actually going to trim the ends off for the moment, because I need to I actually need to cut this in half to put it on the things. I can't remember the thickness of this one. Migraine yesterday, nasty one, all good today. Oh, that's sorry about the migraine yesterday, Dashbox, but I'm glad that you're doing better today. So I'm just going to cut this in half, and then hopefully it will fray, but this is purely just to show you guys, because I would much rather have the proper stuff that I'm gonna use. when I do these. I'd rather have that in stock for when I actually make them properly. Right, so, and also because this is a bit thick. I don't know what is up with the camera. Try and make sure it's not a bit. Oh, there we go. You can see my blanket. I'm sitting here with a blanket on my lap because I'm freezing right now. Right. So we're gonna just take the little split ring. I'll loop it through the top of the pin that the bead is attached to, and then see it wobbling around, but the bit that's clamped in the pliers is actually the ring. And then we're going to attempt to fit this ribbon through. And as you can see, because this was cut straight, that it's fraying already. It probably doesn't help that these rings were actually, I bought them purely for yeah, no. Well, this is a great example because as you can see, that is cut straight and it's all frayed at the end. Did you craft the blanket? No, I didn't actually craft the blanket. But it is almost sort of like a crochet type blanket, I think. So maybe I should try making one of these because it is super warm. I've actually got it like properly doubled over, so I'm nice and warm with it. Crafty cheats. I do very much cheat. Right, so I can't actually get this through the darn thing. It's going well. It's going well today. Broke the camera. Didn't remember to turn the microphone on. It's all going to pop. But yeah, it doesn't help that these rings are purely for jewellery anyway, so I bought the really small ones. So it's like they're not really designed to actually attach to like this. So I'm having difficulty actually getting the ribbon through them, which is a pain. There we go. Just about. Come on. Get on there. Get on there. Don't make me look like an idiot on stream, thank you. Just gonna do it. There we go. Yes, they are. They are incredibly annoying. They're especially annoying when they just don't fit. Right, so I may just make up the cards today because that was a pain and that took ages. That took an unnecessary amount of time to get a piece of ribbon through a bead. I can get through the cards alright, but unfortunately I want to put the beads on. The thing was, I was supposed to it took me so long trying to order the actual beads, because I looked in like 2 or 3 different places and I was trying to find where I could order some from, and it went great with the first search because I remembered to select extra large holes for the beads, because I needed beads with holes of at least 2mm actually to fit the ribbon through. And then as the searches progressed through different sites, I forgot to add that in, so I finally found these. I was like, oh, those are cheap enough, I'll buy those, forgetting that I actually needed very specific ones in the first place. And then yeah, I kind of forgot about bead holes until I got them in, and I was like, oh no, I've done it to myself. So they were supposed to originally go through the ribbon, or rather the ribbon was supposed to go through the beads, but now I just attach it with the whatchamacallits instead, the eye pins, because then it's kind of easier than trying to send them back because I did something silly. There we go. So that is roughly what they look like, and now what we have to do is attach the gems to the bottom. When I repaired bit, I had to use old ones in gold and silver, which is so soft. Don't warm it up right and they split and crack. Ugh, that sounds hideous. That sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, these ones are only silver plated, but they are very soft, and they can. They're all right to use in that respect. They don't like properly snap or anything, but they are a little bit of a pain sometimes trying to like line them up properly. Right, so you can possibly see. There you go. Where it's all white on the end. So I've just dipped that in a bit of glue, and then find a little gem. So you can possibly just see that shining at the end. So I've picked up a little gem and then just place it on the card, and then repeat that with another one, and then place that one on the card. But they are so tiny and so fiddly. It is great, I think, to have fingernails for doing this stuff like this, because it's a lot easier to scrape it onto the card. Okay, so I find the plating cracked on those when I use them. Huh, that's weird. I don't think I've ever had that, fortunately, with these ones. The supplier I get them from, they are really good quality, considering how ridiculously low their prices are. And whenever I've had an issue, they just send out stuff. I ordered like a pack of 20 single things, single charms or something once, and they sent out a single just like one charm. And I was like, I kind of needed 20 of these. And they were just like, oh, okay. And just like sent it out immediately. Which is nice. So this one looks a bit weird. I'm not sure what's happened with this gem, but it looks a bit odd. I'm not sure they've done that one right. Hey Sorrel, how's it going? Right, let's try with another one. There we go. Yeah, this one looks a bit flat. I think they squished it. To be fair, these were not very expensive gems, shall we say. They're really nice, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't cry over them, I'll be honest. They weren't terribly expensive. Right, so that is the finished product. You've got the little gems down the bottom there, and then the little bead and the little made with love. So I'll do these. The only difference between these tags obviously will be this ribbon here. So I'll do the ribbon and stuff in the different colours for the gift wrap. So I just think it looks nicer if it's all if it all looks the same. Right. I have a pot of broken down vintage bits somewhere. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I hope you are well, Sorrel. I hope that if you're on train, it has not been delayed. Because that is the worst bit about being on trains, is when they get delayed. Trying. I don't know what it is lately, but I've managed to. Each time I try and make a pin, I always manage to bend it. Just like. And I know you're probably thinking, well, you're supposed to bend it, because that's how you make them, but I seem to bend it sideways rather than curling it round. If that makes sense. It's supposed to be curled round and it doesn't. Not on a train. Honestly. Anyone would think that you didn't even live on trains, that it was all a lie. Yeah, that one's not gone right. I have a suspicion that Sorrel's a train driver. You know, I'm starting to think that too myself. I'm just going to throw that over there for a moment. I can't seem to bend these right anymore. I've lost the ability. So I'm going to do a couple with of these with the ribbon, just so you guys can sort of see how it looks, and then I'll just do the cards with the little gems on. I think this will be a slightly shorter stream, unfortunately, because basically once everyone gets back into the house, dinner's pretty much ready, so I'll be going sort of as soon as they're back almost. So it might be a little bit shorter. But so I don't have really too much to be able to do today with regards to this stuff. That might not be a bad thing, because I think it might just be boring if you're watching me only glue on the gems for like 2 hours. Sort of once you've seen one, well, you can't really see it, I suppose that's the issue. But sort of once you've seen that bit, it's kind of done. Unless I can I don't know, unless you guys would rather that I finish the cards that I've got here and then switch to some sewing or something. I could do a bit of sewing because we've still got the bit that we did last time to complete, sewing the whole row across. So I could do that instead, and then that's something to watch. I always feel like sewing's probably the better one that I can do on stream at the moment, simply because of my my camera's not that great, and I think it's a bit difficult to see in detail things like this, because I can't just like zoom it in, and it's not very sharp or in focus, particularly. Oh yeah, that made it a bit easier. So get another card. I'll just see after this one how many I've got here. So once I've done these, I will have to cut up some more bits. What am I doing? I don't want to do it that way. So this is me attempting to knot these ends together. Let's just check. Yeah, that does look like 2 ends there. Excellent. Let's pull that nice and tight. There we go. And then so again, that's what it will look like, and then just add on the little gems to it. And the little gems are being very fiddly, sort of refusing to come off. If in doubt, go for the bush joke. There we go. These yellow ones are quite a bit easier because they are so much easier just to pick up. Can't see what I'm doing now. There we go. Sort of try and... Oh, it's too much glue and it's sliding around all over the place. No. Stay. There we go. Sort of move that around a little bit. There we go. So you can't really see how do you get to shepherd's bush. You know, I wouldn't have a clue, Will. I wouldn't have a clue. So you can't really see because of the camera and the lighting in here. But it's sort of the cards are sort of gradient pattern. So it's sort of yellow. Like it sort of starts off quite light yellow, and then sort of gets yellow, and then down to the purple, and then has a little bit of a pattern at the bottom. Which if you've seen like my Etsy banner or stuff like that, then it's sort of very similar to that one. Sort of try and keep it in theme. Up shepherd's leg. Wow. The tea is officially cold now. That is frosty. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, four of these tags left. So what do you guys think to me perhaps finishing off these tags, adding the gems on these, because I've only got to add on these here. So adding the gems on those, and then maybe doing a bit of sewing. See if we can finish off a bit more of that blanket today. What do you reckon? Because I kind of feel like just sitting here adding on the gems, it's possibly not going to be that interesting to watch. Just simply because you can't see all that well what I'm doing. I don't think the camera really picks it up too good. So I'm going to do this a sensible way this time. So keep putting the blue ones on first, and then can't really see. It doesn't really line up too well. Oh. Right on top. It didn't fall flat. It sort of just fell on its side instead. Should be great if I wanted that, but I didn't because I wanted it fall that way up, and then I can get it on the card. sort of stuck to my finger. Oh. No, it's stuck to the desk instead. There we go. Okay, so we've got the yellow gems on those, so I'm going to close those now before I shower the desktop with those. Say that, I can't get it to close. There we go. And then very carefully put some of these ones on. So this one's actually stuck to a massive blob of glue and won't come off. There we go. These are so fiddly. So fiddly. So that one's done. You can't really see one of them too well because it's sort of covered in glue a bit. But that's okay because once the glue dries, it'll be fine anyway. Drop that one. But yeah, so I think I will do these ones and then I'll hit the BRB briefly and get the sewing stuff out. So I think that'll be slightly easier to watch and slightly easier to do, so I can sort of keep an eye on chat and stuff, so I'm sort of being a bit quiet with this one. There we go. So that's the fourth one, and then just gonna finish this one. Oh no, it's stuck to me. There we go. And there we go. So we've got a few now. And they're all done. So I am gonna hit the BRB. And then just gonna tidy all this stuff away. And then like magic, when I return, all of the serving stuff will be out. So, one moment, guys. Okay, so here we are. Let me just detangle this. Cool. I see what you've done there, Will. Right, well, it's just done. Oh, I can see some pins, so that's a great start. There. So we got to here last time. Now it seems sensible to just move those up there, that there, and sort of try and balance this out a little, pull it off the table a bit. So just gonna go along and pin on a few more bits, because once I start sewing it, obviously it's going to be a bit more difficult to do. Okay, so that should be enough for us to get started with. You're just about to make out where the hole is. So that's interesting. So the thread was not actually tied together. It was not tied in one piece, not in both pieces of it. So that's helpful. And it's going to be one of those days. There we go. Right, let's try that again. And immediately move the scissors out of the way before they get stuck. All the quotes are coming out, I see. It's good that you guys are enjoying them. Let me just move the mouse over there and then it's slightly easier for me to sew this. So I'm not sure that we'll get this bit done today. Because like I said, this is most likely going to be a slightly shorter stream than I originally planned. But we'll be back again Friday. Maybe back tomorrow, depending on what happens. And depending on if there's anyone around, because it is the dreaded Valentine's Day. So maybe I should make some kind of anti-Valentine's Day stream or something. Just like play the most aggressive game that my system can handle. So probably more Stardew. My new link's black. All's very black. Yes. Indeed. Black, black, black. So, has anyone got or a very, very dark grey? Has anyone got any plans for tomorrow? Or any cards that they might be sending? Obviously, I won't inquire as to who, because if you're sending someone a Valentine's Day card, it's usually anonymous. So I won't make you spoil the surprise. I should probably go to work, eat some very unhealthy snacky foods, because one of the lovely ladies is bringing in some peanut butter fudge tomorrow, hopefully. Aw, you guys, so sweet. But yeah, so I should probably be snacking on chocolate and biscuits and all sorts of things that are completely unhealthy for me, and just generally not giving a shit. Just checking that is actually going through the other piece of fabric. Yeah, I'm not celebrating Valentine's Day as usual. I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure even if I wasn't single, I wouldn't celebrate it anyway, because it's just such a ridiculous holiday. And that's not just coming from a singleton, like, oh, you know, oh, well, some of us don't have relationships, boo-hoo kind of a thing. I just think it's a ridiculous holiday. It's like, if you've got every day to celebrate the fact that you're with someone that you care about, so why do you need a holiday to actually make an effort to show that person that you care about them? Ah, you guys sending each other cards. That would be cute. But yeah, no. I don't get me wrong, it's a nice thing to celebrate, but I just think if people actually appreciated the nice person that they're with, assuming that they're a nice person, because, you know, if they're a dick, then obviously no. But, you know, if they're with someone that they love and they care about, then you shouldn't specify one day as a way to show that. You should show them that all the time. You know, even if it's just saying it. You know, you don't have to go out and buy flowers and chocolate or expensive jewellery and that. Just like to hear it every now and again. I'm not I'll see who's about to go on. Fair enough, Alex. Yeah, commercialization and all that. Yeah, that's it really is. It does sound a bit cliche to like go, oh, it's such a commercial holiday, but it really is. It's like, it's completely pointless. And I'll be honest, if you're that kind of person that waits for one whole day of the year to show the other person that in your life that you actually care about, I really don't think you should have anybody. But there we go. I think you should be single. So if you were given a big box of chocolates, you go sort of making an effort. I'm off for dinner. I'm off as dinner's nearly ready. See you later, Sorrel. No, I mean, I would personally. The thing is, I would never say no to chocolate, although I don't eat it all that much. I still have almost an entire bar of chocolate in my desk drawer from Monday. I haven't actually eaten any in the last couple of days. I wouldn't say that, but it's like I never say no to chocolate and things like that, but I think that, you know, you should show a person that you care for more than one day out of 365. I wouldn't complain if someone bought me chocolates or something on Valentine's Day, but I'd just be like, well, it's just another day, personally. It's like, fair enough with like birthdays and Christmas and stuff. And obviously you can only celebrate your birthday when it's your birthday. I mean, unless you choose not to. But yeah, no, I don't get the same reasoning behind Valentine's Day. Every chocolate every day / week or nothing will. Yeah, I mean, if you could keep the chocolate in supply every day for a straight month, then and that's onto a winner there. An excuse to make an extra effort. Yeah, that is true. I just think that people shouldn't have to make the excuse. I get everyone gets sort of wrapped up in their lives and stuff, but I think if you care about someone, then you should make the effort regardless of what day it is. 30 days of chocolate Freddos. Yum. Why? Even though I know exactly what a Freddo is, the first thing that came to mind was the chocolate, the little Harry Potter chocolate frogs. Maybe I can't of like early 2000s chocolate frogs. I don't know if any of you may have ever eaten them, had the displeasure of eating them. I can't remember what they were, but I have a feeling it might have been like some kind of flavoured chocolate or like fake chocolate thing. But they were little chocolate Harry Potter frogs. And they were so disgusting. They were not nice at all. Personally, tomorrow is a horrendous day, so never again. Yeah. Chocolate fudge with caramel inside. Ooh. That is a lot of sugar. We used to have them from Asda for the collector's cards. Yeah, I can't remember where I got them. I think they did have cards in. But yeah. Ugh. Those were not nice. Not nice at all. Second was Bertie Bott's every flavoured beans, but to be fair, at least you were prepared for the fact that Bertie Bott's every flavoured beans were going to be disgusting. And some of them were pleasantly surprising. Some of them were revolting, which was, not surprising at all. But I guess this is possibly a safe and interesting topic to bring up. What is the most disgusting thing, edible thing, that you guys have ever eaten? The ones I had were thick, hollow chocolate. I think ours might have been as well, or they might have just been like really small little frogs. I can't quite remember. But yeah. Ooh, Turkish delight. Yeah, as a kid, I used to be obsessed with Turkish delight, and then for some reason, I just got to one point. I was like, nah, I'm never eating this again. Yeah. Pink gooey stuff. Don't know whether it was just like the flavour or like the texture of it, but whoa. Proper stuff I could imagine is different, yeah. Like proper actual Turkish delight, not just like the store-bought stuff. Warm salad. Ooh. Ugh. I mean, salad anyway. Ugh. No, warm. Ugh. What about though? What about warm lettuce in a burger? Like when you get a burger from McDonald's and it's got the lettuce in, do you like warm lettuce in a burger, or is that a no as well? Do they do salad without bacon or chicken? Or on the inside of a burger? I think they do. They do. Salads without those. Not that anyone would really want them. I'll be honest. I eat it, but it's not the best. Apart from a chicken legend. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's really the only exception I can make to salad. Technically, it's just lettuce. It's not actually salad. But the only time that I don't mind it is when it's warm and squidgy in a, well, not it's not squidgy, but it's, you know, it's a bit limp. Like warm limp lettuce in a burger. I can deal with that. But I wouldn't eat it as an actual salad. Depends if it's been cooked. If it's all solid, soggy and manky, it's not good. Complete opposite to me then. Yeah, the salad is so in Chicken Legend. Good burger though. Yeah. I'm not sure if I've had the Chicken Legend. I feel like I must have. But yeah, they can be a bit hit and miss. I do love Chicken Legend. Sold in that real nice wholemeal sub with fresh lettuce, cumin, and slightly spiced chicken. Ooh, that does sound nice. I am very partial to a wholemeal. Looks on Uber Eats. That sounds like a good idea, Will. Always preferred the salsa. I do love a bit of salsa. And with bacon. Ooh. I wonder what it would be like if you put bacon in salsa. You know, like when you get salsa dip for like crisps and things. I wonder what it'd be like if you chopped up some bacon and threw that in the salsa. I think I may have just invented something I really want to try now. Bacon and salsa only even. Not a fan of that idea, Will. What's the part you don't like? The bacon or the salsa? Or the bacon in the salsa? You just not like the idea of that? Have I disgusted you with that idea? I think I might have. It ruins perfectly good bacon. Oh, fair enough. I mean, but on the bright side, you would have perfectly good excuse to have bacon on crisps, essentially. You would just be having bacon on crisps. So, it's kind of a winner. I'll just have the bacon safe for calories. You know, that might be a good idea actually. Might be a good idea. Have you tried though bacon with pancakes or waffles? Now, I asked this because I went to a Frankie and Benny's once and I thought I'll go with the the old American favourite, which seems to be bacon with pancakes or something, which has always seemed a bit weird to me, to have like bacon which is really salty with pancakes which is sweet. And so I had bacon with waffles. Frankie and Benny, they do cinnamon waffles, and I can tell you, cinnamon waffles with cheese and bacon do not make a nice combination. I do not know who thought of that. Who thought to only make cinnamon waffles and then add bacon to it. But I can tell you that they are insane. As part of a fry-up, yeah, but not on their own as a pair. I've never had pancakes fry-up before. This actually sounds like a really nice idea. But yeah, that was Oh, thought you meant potato waffles. Oh, sorry. I was thinking, never had like waffles or pancakes with bacon as a fry-up. No, like proper waffles. Potato waffles are nice. But yeah, so if I think the thing is, if they hadn't been cinnamon flavoured, that they would have actually been quite nice. Like it you could see it kind of worked, but yeah, no, the overpowering taste of cinnamon with cheese, because there was cheese on it as well. With cheese and with bacon, it did not work. They're waffly versatile. When I do a fry-up, I do a fry-up. That is fair enough, and that sounds good. Gotta have gotta have an equal amount of every every food group represented with a fry up. Bacon, sausage, fried egg, scrambled egg, tomato. Ooh, do you have garlic mushrooms? I can't remember if it was you that I was having a discussion with garlic mushrooms with before. I think it might have been. And beans. And toast. Oh, of course, toast. Yeah, no, it was Will that I was having that discussion with, sorry. Bacon, sausage, egg, black pudding, baked beans, fried bread, mushrooms, potato waffles, onion rings. Oh, sounds so nice. Let me just trying to roll up my sleeve. There we go. See my nice patterned cat pyjamas. Because I got home from work and I immediately threw on my pyjamas and my hoodie. And then put the blanket over myself because the pyjamas are not that warm. Not a fan of black pudding, mushrooms, or fried bread. I don't really like fried bread. But I do love mushrooms. And black pudding can be rather hit and miss. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I absolutely hate it. Mushrooms ovened with the sausages. Cornish salted butter. Ooh, somebody's fancy. We just we fry ours. Oh, so do you have like the giant mushrooms? Not like little mushrooms. You have big ones. You like it salty. So we have oh god, what's happening with this one? Fried bread for dipping in the egg. Oh, of course. Yeah, we have the tiny little mushrooms, and then like chop them up and throw them in some butter and garlic. That is delicious. I could quite easily just like sit there with an entire plate of garlic mushrooms and just happily eat those. I do like salt. Yeah, I do like a bit of salt as well. I do whichever in big mushrooms with steak usually. Ah, that's fair enough. Oh, too far in. There we go. Oh, I think I might need to put some more pins in a second. I had garlic mushrooms for dinner Sunday. Ooh, lovely. How do you grow garlic mushrooms? Well, you see, when a garlic and a mushroom really love each other, you can stick them in the same pot and they'll make little baby garlic mushrooms. That's exactly how you make them. Keep them in the dark or get them excited. you should always remember to keep them away from vampires, because they don't like them. Would not go down well. The same as dog cat. Yep, exactly. Nailed it. Play some Barry White. Okay, so I'm just going to put some more pins in. Try not to stab myself in the fingers as I do so, because ouch. Stop stabbing me! Try and get as many pins as possible. There we go. I should hold it still as well. Stop it from running away. sleeve keeps falling down. We're getting there. Getting there. How many have we done so far? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're on the 10th one. And there's 21 in total to sew through. So we're just over halfway. Just under halfway rather. So not doing too bad. Making quite a lot of progress. I think me and Joy have stopped flirting now, Robin, if you want to interject. You guys are so funny. You keep me entertained. Which probably sounds silly when I'm the streamer and I'm supposed to be entertaining you guys. Right. We're making quite a bit of progress with this actually. So considering how long it's taken me to even get this far through, we've made quite a lot of progress in so few streams. It's actually quite nice. All the quotes. I'm sorry for not being particularly talkative today, guys. Or at all recently. Sort of feeling like I want to stream, but also feeling quite talked out at the same time, if that makes sense. Sort of not really sure what else to chat about. So if there is anything that you guys feel like you want to discuss, feel free. No, you will not see me jiggling around. Well, other than when I'm trying to scoot my chair forwards, because it doesn't really move. Gotta go, take care. Oh, see you later, Dashbox. Have a good one. I hope to see you again soon. Sorry that this one's a bit more very chill and quiet. Hopefully get into a more talkative mood at some point. PC playthrough going well? I think it is. I think it's going well. With the exception of last week, which was just an absolute shit show that I got really frustrated with. The rest of it's been good so far. The thing is, because I haven't played it before, I've not really got anything to sort of judge it by or anything. Because I did kind of want to make this one a sort of blind playthrough, which seemed like a great idea at the time, until you get to little niggly things like, you know, the controls not being correct, or just generally being poorly designed on the PC in the first place, and like really weird combinations of buttons and things. I'm trying to remember all that stuff. The game itself seems good. It's just like the lack of being able to really do anything properly is bugging me. I have no idea how you got that far without viewpoints. I did a couple of viewpoints. I did a couple of viewpoints to start off with, and I did like when I got to the new places. Whenever I got sent to a new place, I got sent to the new places. I did do the viewpoints there, but like I said, it's purely because I can't actually see where they are. Because I can't like tilt the camera or anything. I can't see where they are, and it's such a pain not being able to actually find them in that respect. Like, I could be standing right next to it and not know, and obviously they look different from place to place as it turned out. So that was not helping me much either. But I think I did manage to do one. In last week's one, I did do one. I think that was the thing that annoyed me so much. Your controls seem way out. Yeah, they do, and it's because it just says, you know, button 3 or button 4, and you're like, well, what buttons are they? Because there seems to be no kind of order as to what, where the buttons are or anything. What was I saying? About viewpoints. Yeah, that was the thing. I sort of, with this one, I think the reason why I got so frustrated was I was trying to make a conscious effort to, you know, go find viewpoints and go do the little side missions, and, you know, just try and get some bits done that wasn't just watching me run around falling off walls and, you know, not really doing anything. And it didn't go like that at all, and I got stuck in 2 quests, which the first one was stupidly easy, and if I could have used the controls in the correct way, wouldn't have been an issue. And then the second one was just absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand what I was doing wrong in order to have got that one right the first time, or the first several times. And those bloody people in the church or whatever it was that kept shoving me, because whenever they shoved me, then the guards got suspicious of me, and then they started attacking. I was just like, oh, for God's sake. So yeah, that was ragey. But up until then, the playthroughs have actually been going alright, I think. And I'm hoping that those kind of people, they don't come up too often, because I did not enjoy that. But the outtake was quite literally like me doing that first mission that I tried, like a ridiculous amount of times. Knob you don't move. Which one is that? Is that one of the joysticks? Because I'm sure I have tried both of those and nothing worked before. So I know one of them moves with the camera, I'm sure, but it doesn't go up and down. Or unless it does go up and down, I didn't realise. I don't actually know. So maybe I should try it. But it turns out not a good idea to test out buttons when you're standing near people, because I did that and I pressed the wrong button, and instead of jumping around this guy, I accidentally assassinated him. I literally jumped on him and tackled him to the ground and stabbed him, which of course set off the guards, because I just killed someone in broad daylight in front of all these people. It was a total accident, and then I got killed, which wasn't good. Yeah, I'll try that. Try that when I do the next one. It's just trying to figure out what the buttons do and then trying to remember. Because the thing is that I see it come up on the screen as which button to press, and then I press the button forgetting that it's not actually, it doesn't correspond, and then things go wrong. Like I'll jump off a building instead of dropping down off of it carefully or something. Or like I say, going to move around someone and assassinating them in their face. I don't really blame the guards for being angry with me in that one. Okay, so we've got about 10 minutes left. So what I thought was going to be an interrupted stream turns out it's actually not been, which is a nice change. But I will stop at 8, unless I get interrupted before then. Still looking up all the quotes now. what setup is this? Do tell. I am intrigued. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't found a problem for the... I haven't found a fix for the problem. Hope one of the workarounds work. Oh, we plan to start streaming soon. That's so awesome. I will try and stop by when I can. What's the problem that you're having with it? I mean, I say that like I probably don't actually know how to help. I was going to do it Friday, but I've just got an interview for then. Ooh. Blast. Yeah, I still haven't sorted out the shout out, sorry. You did send me the thing, Will, and I think I got as far as looking at it, and I was like, I'm not actually sure where I put that. And then I think I ended up going to bed. I'm thinking Checky Friday stream. Yeah. Yeah, I will get around to doing the shout outs thing at some point. Now in the evenings I'm just so damn tired. I've barely got anything done. Just been sort of like eating and then crawling into bed, and then I end up falling asleep. Oh, it's capture card won't pop up in slobs unless I do window capture, which doesn't pick up sound. Yeah, slobs is not great for the sound thing. It's very confusing. Interviews for 11:30, so I should be able to catch it. Oh, that's good. Well, good luck for the interview. Thoughtcraft could split into 3 or 5 forms. I wish I could do that. I'll be honest. That would be great, because then form number 1 could sleep all day. Form number 2 could work all day. Form number 3 could craft all day, and then get so much more done. Yeah, I'm sure you'll smash that interview. Interviews are never fun though. They're never fun at all. Ugh. Just like riding a bike. Turn up in small lycra shorts and you're in. Sure, let's go with that. One moment, guys. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so dinner is going to be ready in a minute. So I think I'm going to have to call out there. We've done quite a bit today, actually. A lot more than I was expecting us to, which is good. So I'm just going to gather those bits up. Sort of move that to one side. Might need to buy some. Yeah, Crafty's beat me. She's plugged herself in. Yep. Yep. I need to charge up for the night. Okay. So thank you guys for coming in today. I know it's not been riveting. It's not been a fantastic stream. I'm sorry, I'm just generally a bit sort of blur and crap sounding today. Usually I try to be more enthusiastic, and usually I do feel sort of more enthusiastic with streams, but this week is just wearing me down quite a bit. But yeah, so I will be back on Friday for more sewing probably, because that's sort of like the main project really that we've got going on at the moment. And then Saturday will be Sims 1 this week. So I'll be back tomorrow. No, back Friday at 6. And then 5 on Saturday. So yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anyone to raid just quickly. I don't know if there is. Lisa appears to be on, so let's go raid last Lisa. She's playing Beyond Two Souls again, and that does actually look really interesting. So let's join her for a raid. And again, thank you guys so much for sticking around today. I know this hasn't been like the most fascinating stream, but I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys staying around. So please send Lisa my love, because unfortunately I'm gonna have to sort of like raid and run, and I don't think I'll be able to sit through the ads. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you later. Bye bye.